Hello guys, this is Tech, and as you know, this is the second video that I'm doing for this build. This is a Corsair and Gigabyte build only. We only have gonna use this and of course Intel processor. But I've requested you what should be the processor and you leave a lot of comments. Tell me what processor should I choose. Before showing you that, I'm gonna speak about what I've got here. What I've got here for this second video. So as you can see, I've got the Corsair new memories. This is the Vengeance RGB Pro. It's, as you can see, 32 gigabytes, 3200 megahertz. This is a really awesome memory. Why? Because they are all RGB, and the speed clocks are really awesome. So 32 gigabytes because I'm gonna use this machine. I don't know if for editing, for content creator, gaming, and maybe VR. I'm still not sure. Just what will you do, for example, at the second build? For what will you use a second build? Leave me in the comments. Okay, now let's speak about the cooler. As you can see, I've got the H60 Cooler from Corsair. This is the AORUS series. This means that we're gonna use this. It's a small radiator, okay? For cooling. If you are trying to do overclocking your machine with the processor that I've got, we can have some issues using this cooler, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm only pretend now to use a great cooler to standard performance. I do not want to overclock my machine yet, okay? If I want to in the future, maybe I will change the cooler too, but leave me in the comments what do you think about this cooler and if it will fit to my processor. And speak about my processor, this is the one that I choose, the i7 unlocked 8700K. This is a processor that you can overclock it. It's already prepared for that. But remember this, it's a lot, and for that reason I'm gonna use this one, and if I want to overclock it I will try to change it. Just leave me in the comments if you think that, for example, I'm still not sure if I overclock this processor, if this will be enough to cool my processor. I still don't know, so leave me in the comment, that will help me to make this build. And other thing that I choose this, I could choose the i5 processor for my GT 1060, but what I pretend here is to be able to upgrade in the future. So with that in mind, I decided to go to i7K because then I can upgrade without any issues in the future. So what you see now that we are missing here is the PSU and the fans. I will get Corsair fans and the PSU. Oh, and the SSD disk. I still don't have it. I will have it for the third video. Just leave me in the comments what do you think that the PSU should be. Remember that I want to make an upgrade. If you could let me, leave me in the comments. It must be a Corsair PSU, obviously, and the fans that I'm gonna implement in this case. As you know, this case is the Corsair case that I've done a review of it. You can check my video here if you want it. And we're gonna try to make this build right in this case and see the performance in the third video using benchmarks and the airflow. We're gonna check everything out. So guys, let's start the building. Woo! Okay guys, so we've managed to build the main board on the case. As you can see, I've already made all the connections from case to the main board. It's missing, if I'm not mistaken, 4 fans. So I connected these two fans that already came with the case. I made all the connections. What is missing now is we're gonna, for example, connect 4 fans, because in the cooler you receive only one fan. I'm gonna show you. Okay guys, as you see, the cooler is like this. You will have to put the fan here. Okay, this is to the processor cover. I must check if I can put this like this. Yeah, and maybe we'll have more space for 2 fans in the upper, because I want to put the cooler up here, this way, yeah, up here, and this way it goes directly to the processor. Okay, so guys, as you can see, I'm thinking in changing. Maybe I can change this fan for an RGB. I don't know. I'm still gonna check it out and see if we can make this one to RGB. But anyhow, this is the fan, this is the cooler, these are the fans. But now we're gonna install the memories that came with the Corsair. Here you go. Are the memories. They are really awesome. Let me just remove one. Yeah, look at this. These are the memories that I'm going to implement in this machine, in this build, and I think they are awesome. And when you finish all these builds, you will see the RGB effects on these memories. Okay guys, I was thinking in putting the memories first, but no, I'm gonna put the processor. Why? Because there will be more space for me to work with the processor, and then I will plug in the memory. So let's start with the processor. Oh! Okay guys, never fall. Okay, it fall down, but it's okay, it's closed. So this is the processor that we're gonna implement on this machine. Let's see. You have to be very careful when you are putting this, because you can break any pins and that will be a mess. So let's put it. We just have to open this and put our processor. Okay, we remove this. Okay, in the processor we have an arrow here, as you can see, and this arrow will indicate what's the direction where you put the processor in the machine. Okay, so there's an arrow here, and you're gonna put the processor like this. Okay. Okay guys, so as you've seen, we just have to do some pressure. It's stuck here, and you just have to close this. Do not make any force. This means that the processor is correctly put on our machine. So now let's plug in the memories. Okay guys, so as you can see, there's a long pins here and a short pin here. Usually I see this way, because we can detect where there's more pins or less, so it will be easy. Just have to open this close here and plug in, and it will directly, when you insert it, it will close automatically the pins, the close. So let's check it out. Okay, as you see, there's a click, it's correct. Okay, so now we have all the memories. I'm gonna put the graphic card and the cooler, but I think I'm gonna do this in the next video. Why? Because I want to receive first the fans, so that I can measure exactly what's the space where I'm gonna working with. I could put, for example, the GPU, but I'm still not sure where I'm gonna put my cooler. So I will not do this, because the GPU will take some space for me working in this board. And after that I have to see if the fans are correctly, and the PSU, how we gonna manage all these cables. So guys, this is the video for today. As we see, we are starting building the computer. The last video will be the finished product and even testing out. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, bye bye and see you soon.